Reset simply means a call to mind adjustment. Also, a call to time adjustment, so as to be able to realize your set goals. A young man came to see me some few months back, and he said to me, I have this project and money will come from that project. And I said, don't squander. He said, sir, I will not see, he quoted me, I will not see Ocean Edifia Canal. Like, with what I have seen in this life, I dare not squander, right? And I said, it doesn't work like that. Your eye can go through 100, yet you still squander. What will make you not to squander is what I'm about to share now. He said, sir, you mean I can squander with what I've said? I said, yes. If you don't have goals in place, you will squander. What is reset? Reset is a call to mind adjustment. Also a call to time adjustment, so as to be able to realize your set goals. Scripture, Romans 12 and verse 2. And be not what? Conformed to this world. But here, listen. But be ye what? Be what, please? By the renewing of your mind. So any life that you see that is transformed is as a result of the fact that the mind has been renewed. There can never be transformation of a life without the renewing of the mind. Who said I can hear? This is not a cliche. I know you have heard about it. But if the Bible keeps telling you, be ye not conformed to this world, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, it tells you that the renewing of your mind plays a great role in the transformation of your life. That is to say, any life that is not transformed is because the mind has refused to be renewed. Any life that is not transformed, a lot of people, their lives will hardly get transformed because their mind has rejected renewing. I didn't say renewal, renewing. The other day I was telling you that a lot of people, they have dismissed what can enhance their life because it will impact their mind. So it means that mind plays a very great role in the transformation of the life. Nobody can be bigger than his mind. A big mind makes a big man. A small mind makes a small man. Anytime I see somebody who is ready for change, I assess his mind. What your mind cannot accommodate, your life can never materialize. As a man thinketh in his heart. So, help me tell your neighbor, please, what your mind cannot accommodate, your life cannot substantiate. Please tell that to your neighbor. So, when we talk about mind adjustment, we are talking about mindset, right? When we talk about time adjustment, we are talking about time management. When we talk about setting of goals, we are talking about goal setting. So 3 things. Today, I'll try to handle mindset, time management, but next week, I'll be up on goal setting. But let me talk about this thing a bit. People reject what will enhance their life because it will stretch their mind. Every day, I'm looking for things to do what? To stretch my mind. Why reset? Why? Why reset? I'll give you 3 reasons. Number 1, change is inevitable. Number 2, life evolves. Number 3, what is standard today can become obsolete tomorrow. Three things. I will explain. No worry. I remember the first church I pastored in Kirikiri about 25 years ago. When I was posted there, what we were using was bench, long bench. I can take 8 people on a seat, long bench, no rest for your back. After then, we upgraded to white chairs. I remember that time when we want to hold Bible study, we use lantern for evening service. Lantern. It was normal. Nobody could criticize it. It was our level. When I'll hold my lantern on the pulpit and I'll be reading scriptures. I'm going somewhere. Then God now helped me. We now bought a better pass my neighbor generator. I celebrated. I paid 3 times so. I'm going somewhere. We're now using mixer amp. Did I bought power amp? Hey, God. The journey. I'm going somewhere. But today, all those things have become obsolete, right? What was a standard then has become obsolete today. What is a standard today can become obsolete tomorrow. What am I trying to tell you? Number 1, change is inevitable. Number 2, life evolves. People can identify with you at this level for now. But not all can bear with you at this level till tomorrow. You have to do something before something do you. There are privileges you were getting before and you can no more get now because it looks like you should have outgrown that. Told the young man, I said, forget say you say, we don't see ocean in the fear canal. You go squander if you don't get goals. Nobody to get goals, though. You get in and make goals work. Exodus 1 verse 6 and 8. Then I'll show you something. Why you must take what I'm saying seriously and to heart. And Joseph died. And all his what? Brethren. And all that generation. That all the people that witnessed him as a prime minister in Egypt, they all died when he died. Who's that here? I'm going somewhere. All those who witnessed Joseph as a prime minister in Egypt, when he died, they also died. Verse 8. Now, when Joseph now died, it means that even the Pharaoh that he was prime minister to died as well, right? Arose up a new king. Who was that king? Pharaoh. A new king of who? Of Egypt. What's his title? Pharaoh, right? Which knew not. What does it mean? Those who identified with him at that level for that time are no more around to identify with him at this level because time has changed. Life has evolved. What was a standard is no more a standard. It's now obsolete. Who's that here? You must have this mindset. And which mindset is that? You must have this mindset that life evolves. Things can never remain the same. If you always remember that things can never remain the same, you'll be on your toes. Can you imagine the kind of privilege that Joseph had and all the Israelites had as long as Joseph was a prime minister? All that privilege ended The moment Joseph died and a new Pharaoh came on board, it ended. A lot of us are not preparing for change. Yay. Some of us are not preparing for what? For change. It is not lack of faith. Some of us are not preparing for what? For change. I'm not saying you should expect the worst, but prepare for the worst. There arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. Ladies and gentlemen, please hear me. Life evolves. Things can never remain the same. Change is inevitable. What was a standard then can become obsolete now. So every life you see that is transformed is as a result of the fact that that mind was renewed first. What your mind cannot accommodate, your life can never substantiate. Prepare for change. Because a time will come when there will arise a new king that knows not or knew not Joseph. What would you do? What will you do? It is what you did with your time that will speak for you. Manage your time wisely. And to manage your time wisely, you must be doing all or most of these things I'll be mentioning now. Which of them are you doing? Manage your time wisely. And if you're actually managing your time wisely, all these qualities and elements I'm mentioning now should be in your cocktail. Use your time to learn. Learning with your time. Use your time to earn. You're earning with your time. Use your time to solve. You are solving with your time. Use your time to sell. You are selling with your time. Use your time to invest. You are investing your time. Use your time to serve. You are serving with your time. Which of these things are you actually doing with your time? Learn, earn, solve, sell, invest, and serve. Can I tell you something? Can I just help somebody? Learning is a lifetime commitment. In fact, it's a lifelong, lifetime commitment. Learning. There is no limit. There is no age limit to your learning. Why I'm talking about these things is because I just told you earlier, I said it's what you do with your time that will determine what will happen when this kind of situation arises. A time that will come when a Pharaoh that knew not Joseph will arise is what you did with your time that will speak for you at this point. Sometimes you might think that when you are learning, you are wasting time. No. As long as you are learning, I forgot to add something. As long as you are learning, you are growing. So, it's not only earning that spells growth. As long as you are learning, you are earning. As long as you are learning, you are increasing your value. You are building capacity. Don't ever think that if you are not selling or you are not making money, you are not growing. No. Life has a very, very peculiar aspect to it. For example, in Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1, hear what the Bible says. In everything there is a season. And for every purpose there is a time. To prove that you are managing your time wisely, you must be learning, earning, selling, solving, investing, serving, and even growing. If not, sir, you are wasting time. Child. When there is nobody to connect you, it's only capacity that can speak for you. And if you never grew capacity over time, you might end up insignificant. What does it mean to be insignificant? Okay, what does it mean to be significant? The quality you possess that makes it very difficult for people to easily dismiss you, disregard you, ignore you, avoid you, forget you, despise you. Do you have that quality apart from money? A lot of us think that it's only when we get money people go. People get money, they don't solve problem. You might have a good heart. Do you have a working mind? Nobody will give you a contract because you have a good heart. They will give you a contract because you can deliver on the contract. Who said that here? Auto. Time adjustment. Mind adjustment. What are you doing with your time? Some of us here, when was the last time you read a book? In fact, I want to sell my book to you. Let me help you. Let me give you one. I have a book I released 21 years ago, my first book. Titled New Level. Titled what? 2 months ago. We digitalized it. And we now reviewed it. Added current things to the book. Serious information. You are what you eat. In the same vein, you are what you read. It's in soft copies now. It's in everywhere. It's everywhere. Amazon, everywhere. Anytime I want to be transformed, I'll look for information. Anytime I need light in certain areas, there is nothing that I want to do that somebody else has not done. Nobody spoke in tongues to fly the aircraft. Did anybody do that? They learned a skill. You must learn. Don't ever think you're wasting your time for learning. No. In these days of social media distraction, hey, a lot of people have not tried to hone their craft anymore. They are running with old knowledge. If you ask the average Nigerian today what he needs today, he will tell you, I just need money. But money is not what you need. Sometimes what you need is opportunities. And every opportunity begins with information. Have I told you that some people here have outgrown some privileges? And if you have outgrown certain privileges, you should build capacity to be the one to offer people those privileges now. True of us. So you need to think. Manage your time wisely. If you are not learning, earning, selling, solving, investing, serving, growing, then you are wasting time. I'm telling you this because on a final note, what will keep many of us aground for too long is just one word: procrastination. I will do it. I will. I will. I will. That great project is waiting for your innocent baby step. What are you doing to be financially free? Is it just to wait for windfalls only? Thank God for windfalls. But what are you doing pragmatically? What is your set target?